They say with time, people expose their true colors. Those who don't stand for nothing always fall for anything. It's true. It's even true in politics. Today we see many South Africans, usually the ones who once believed in Gayton Mchenzie, complaining about the new resolutions of Nigeria working with South Africa because the president of South Africa proposed so and signed agreement for Nigeria to continue trading with South Africa. Many people are calling for the xenophobic patriotic leaders to have a say. We see today Mr. Gayton Mchenzie giving a very lame excuse, continuously praising the same leadership of the same man who is going against his own agendas. Gayton Mckenzie's agendas: foreigners must go, we don't want foreigners opening businesses here. He's defending the GNU because we all know why. Blue lights. When people are in power, they have the status. Like, they will defend it with everything they got, because it's a position. It signifies a certain level of status in life. So what did you expect him to do? To like fight this position? Let me say Nigerians must go. No. He gave a very lame excuse, saying that he is fighting from within. He's fighting all of these resolutions from within the GNU. What that means is that he's fighting everything the ANC does or the DA does that he doesn't agree with from within the GNU. He's fighting. So this thing of Nigerians coming to South Africa and his supporters don't want them to come, he's saying he's fighting that from within. Like, what is he talking about? He's fighting from within. How do you fight your enemy from within? Like, you can only go a few miles in trying to infiltrate someone before you get exposed. Plus, himself is exposing himself that he's fighting from within. So that means the ANC can see, oh, this guy is saying he's fighting from within. Oh, we must guard ourselves against him. The DA will see his tweet. He's like, oh, he's fighting from within. They're gonna guard themselves around him, So they are gonna see him as an infiltrator in this GNU anyways. So he's just shooting himself in the foot. But I don't believe it. I don't buy it. There's no fighting from within. There's nothing like that. Many organizations have tried to act like they're fighting from within the GNU. We saw the PAC. We saw the UDM. They are all now neutralized. Rise Mzansi, all of them. They are neutralized and they're just like a sub political party that is subservient to the ANC. They're just a ANC, mini ANC, or a prefect doing the bidding of the ANC. After all, it's the mandate of the ANC that is prevailing the most. Even the DA understands that the mandate of this GNU is the ANC mandate. So what is Gayton Mchenzie talking about that is fighting from within? What is he fighting? What is he fighting? What is he doing? He's going to the boardroom meetings and disagreeing with the resolutions. Like, he was there when this thing was signed. He was there, sitting there. Kwede Mantashe was there. Let me say Mr. Kwede Mantashe was there. Other women was there. I think the head of presidency, Madam Kumbuzo, Mr. Lamula was there. Mr. Gayton Mchenzie was there. They were busy flirting, busy cozy, having a nice time with the representatives of Nigeria, the people who came accompanying the president of Nigeria. They were there laughing with them, having a nice time, engaging, hugging each other. They were cozy, they were nice, they were flirting, they were enjoying themselves. So what is he saying? He's fighting from within. He's lying, he's not fighting anything. He just wants the public sympathy to believe that he doesn't want to lose credibility. But unfortunately, he's losing credibility. He's losing it. He's losing the ground. People are no more about his lies. They are not believing it. I remember I told people before elections, I think it was 3 months before elections, I saw Mr. Gayton Mchenzie, foreigners must go, abahambe. Those times when he used to jump like, abahambe. I'm like, this guy has so much energy. he might actually win the popular vote. But I didn't disagree with him winning the popular vote. I disagreed with his genuinity. He's disingenuous. Like, what was he trying to do? He was trying to fool people to believe that he will do something about something that they are very sensitive about. Foreigners, Nigerians, chasing foreigners. Many people in South Africa, even though it's not all, I'm not one of those who are sensitive about this. But I sympathize and understand with understanding, not with hate, not emotional understanding, logical understanding. I understand why many people would wanna disagree with Nigeria, this and this, even though I don't agree, even though I see the bigger picture of the trade and everything else. I understand those who are fighting this thing. So he wanted to manipulate those people who are too sensitive about this subject of foreigners must go. He manipulated them. He made them to believe that he's the Messiah. He's the one who's gonna finally do something. What did he do? Since he became a minister, what did he do? I did a video a few days ago. I'm like, Gayton Mchenzie is the best politician in South Africa. Best typical politician. Some people were like, this and Q, you are lying, you are EFF. I'm like, at least the EFF has honor. At least the EFF stands for something. They don't just go with the hype. This guy goes with the hype. You remember Mr. Gayton Mchenzie? I don't know if you guys remember. Maybe you're not invested in that. You never done your research. Mr. Gayton Mchenzie was once in the EFF. 2013, he started this political party. The same year the EFF was started, he also started this political party, Patriotic Alliance. And this political party was based on protecting foreigners' Pan-Africanism when it started. You can go check the tweets. You'll see the tweet. It was always like, guys, let's not fight our local South African foreigners. He used to do that. Then he saw that the EFF is the one who's getting traction when they're preaching this African unity, and he's not, because maybe he's colored or maybe he's not convincing. So as time went, elections he contested, didn't win, contested, didn't win, local elections. Then few years before the 2024 elections, he switched his all stance because he saw an opportunity as a political player. His political party was already registered. It was not a new political party. So he was already in the game politically as a politician. He was a mayor there, Karoo, doing other things. So he was already in the scene, you know. He saw an opportunity to use this sensitive subject of foreigners must go to manipulate the people of South Africa, and they believed him. Look now. Look now, he's disappointing you. Now he's totally neutralized. It doesn't say anything. Agazingeni. When he says something, it's just him trying to defend why he's not doing anything about it. I told you guys, this guy is not capable of giving you what you want. He is the next president of South Africa. Gayton Mchenzie became a minister before Julius Malema. I'm like, you really believe what you're saying? Okay, time will tell. I remember saying, time will tell. Time is the only factor that exposes all. Look now, time is exposing that your mister is not capable of doing anything that he promised you. But it is what it is. Thank you very much.